Ready, go.
No, it was called feeding the ducks. Well, it is. That's what we're doing right now. We're feeding ducks. Come here, duckies. Eat it. Eat it. Chew it. Swallow it. Don't bite my finger. Ooh, be nice. Ooh, close one. Feeding the ducks. You like that, ducky? Take it. Take it, duck. You like that, duck? We're best friends, duck. You want more? Don't be greedy. Feeding the ducks. You're feeding the ducks. You're feeding the ducks. You're feeding the ducks. Who? Me? Feed the ducks? What's up, duckers? All right. Ducks are fed. Time to plow these YouTube streets. Am I right? Am I right? Happy Monday. Whew. I'm a little chilly. It is a rainy day here in Boston and New England. Hello, Jen. How are you doing, lovely? So yeah, I just figured I'm gonna pop on and say, hey, what's up? How's it going? What's up, Fez? How's it going? And again, I made some notes because I am very unorganized person because I'm listen, spontaneous is how I roll. And I think in my head the things I want to talk about and stuff, and it's like immediately I have to write it down because then I will forget. Because I am not the type of person to sit down and be like, all right, we're going to be doing a show today. What do I want to talk about? Jot, 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 jot. No, it's not how I roll, but I got my little handy dandy notebook and a pen. And if I'm about the house doing things and something pops up, I need to immediately just write it down. Yeah, it's Monday. Oh, this is perfect timing. Lunch break is the time to hang out here. Get your lunch and turn me on and have some fun. Because it's all just about freaking fun. And let's go to the notebook because I went on here before and was like, yeah, let's not talk about that. It makes me sound like a victim. Don't be victim, blah, blah, blah. Don't want to talk about whatever happened in the past. But guess what? It's my content. It's fucking content, okay? It's stuff to come on here and just let it all out. And that's what I'm going to do. Because I have a goal. I have tallied up all of the monies that I have donated to causes in the free Karen Reed world, whether it was for Karen herself or Aiden. So, Turtle Boy. John Bags is here. Whoop, whoop. John Bags, you and I need to have a talk. Don't worry. You're not in too much trouble. And Queen Valerie is here. So here we go. Hold on to your horses. Nay. But yeah, so I'm going to bring the content. All right. Because that is what brings the money. And that was my goal. I tallied up all the money that I donated. And I want to earn it back. Okay? That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to work hard for it, I guess, or if this is working hard. I'm going to put my mug here on the screen and just blabber on. And that's how we're going to roll. That's how it's going to be done. And I don't care what anybody says about it. My channel, my content. Okay. Okay. Hi, my friend Greg. Good to see you. Yes, John Bags. I'm trying to put memberships on. And like I said, when memberships, when I'm able to do that, I don't know. They're saying something about they're mailing me like snail mail type of mail. And it could take up 3 to 5 weeks. Dude, Purple started his channel, what, 7 days ago? And he's got memberships? And goddamn it, like, hello? I'm like, Abby? Throw a girl a bone here. How'd you do it? Because I've been trying to figure it out. Trust me. Don't want to bother anybody. Want to do it on my own. Don't need anybody going favors for favors, you know. But guess what Abby gave me back as a text? Chirp, 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 crickets. Oh, what are they mailing me? They're mailing me a PIN number. Like a PIN code number or something. For, I don't know, to get paid. It's like, can I have a manager, supervisor, whatnot? I mean, Purple's out here like, do you think he could do it on his own without Abby helping him like that? I've had my channel for a year now. Granted, good morning. You see anything different, Pat? Do you? Do you? I do. But it's like, I've had my channel for a year. Yes, granted, I took some time off. Also, I never monetized myself when I got that amazing little email that said, you can be monetized. I was like, I am not making a penny off of this. No, we are here to just put funds directly into Karen Reed's Defense Fund. That is why I set up the YouTube channel. But I got a nice little, I think it was the other day, don't even remember, last week or the week before. I got a nice little thing saying, look, it's your channel's first birthday. Yeah. Val did a spaces? Quack, quack, quack. Is it recorded? Yeah, wish my channel happy birthday, Pat Ford. No, you fell asleep. Were you planning one and then you like just you let everybody down and now they're all mad at you? What's going on? And are you two talking to each other? Listen, I don't know anything about anything, and I think sometimes I like it that way. But also speaking of like the fact that I didn't make any money off this channel when I first started it. This is funny. I was trying to find, because a topic I would like to talk to about, thank you, Jen. A topic that I also want to talk about is the infamous Barry Lewis, because people are throwing around the words like, I don't know, abusing women, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, haven't really experienced that. Nope, I lied. My first abuser is Purple Kool-Aid. We can go over that too, if we like. He hates me. And speaking of, oh my God, I have so much to fucking talk about. So much to talk about. But let me show you this text first. This is how we're doing it, because I tried making it where focus, you can do it. Do we do it? Do we do it? Oh. Okay, I'll read it. I don't even know who this guy is. He's JT Miller on X, with the wonderful, fluffy, cuddly app called X. I love that place. It gives me all the fuzzies, you know what I mean? And they write, so it appears that Esty isn't actually grifting off this case. She actually is that stupid. Yes. JT Miller, if you are still there and if you are still using the same handle, whether you are or not, please follow me if we're not following each other. I truly like that comment a lot. I am that stupid. I was that stupid and naive. Stupid girl. Ow, that kind of hurt because that ring hit my thumb. Stupid girl. Oh, and someone wrote, Botox has leached into her brain cells. Yes, because that's how the science works. Yeah. Because that is exactly how Botox works. I'm the stupid one for not making money, and at Damn That Dallas has figured out that Botox goes into your brain. Y'all, we should probably stop then. It goes into our brain. Yeek. Dallas, girl, if you are that handle, or no, your picture, because it's a cartoon. That's right, sweetheart. Wherever you are in Dallas, you should not use Botox. It'll go into your brain. Don't do it, okay? Just have all those wrinkles and have fun with them. And then Sandy Johnson above that about Barry goes, I have a source that told me that this Barry guy is a whack job. No lies detected. None. Zip zero. So I guess there's been that's an awesome sound, isn't it? SMR, whatever that word is. There is also complaints of like, I don't know how true this is, whatever, that if you tag if someone tags your work, in order to like get you fired, that like they'll fire you because someone's been tagging your work so much. I would like to see the info on that, because the first tagger of the husband, I call him the husband, my husband's Patforb, he can confirm that's not true. Because my first tagger of my husband's work, they tagged my husband's work, was Purple Kool-Aid. Isn't that great? And it was like really early on, like maybe even like the fall of 24, when I guess was coming on the scene or whatnot. And I even screenshot it and sent it to Meredith and was like, do you know who this Paul guy is? Because he used his first and last name, his real first and last name, and a picture of himself. And I was like, who is this guy? Like, he's tagging my husband's work. Like, and I think he's Free Karen Reed. She's like, I have no idea who he is. I was like, okay. And then like some antis were doing it, and I was like, oh, antis, like, I can understand that. But like, yeah, his work has been tagged plenty of times. And still employed there. So, look, I don't know. Who am I to know about that? All I know is just look at the history of the person. Do they lie a lot or do they not? From my experience, I even made a post about it. But so yeah. Woo, yep. The goal of this channel is to get the money back that I donated. So I also wanted to, I don't know, I guess show some pictures and whatnot of just the history of my journey in free care and read. But I started to do it, guys. And I'm going to be honest. It was kind of depressing. I did not like the feelings I was going through. So, I mean, I want to deliver for you all, but I am not going to give the number. Val, you want to cause some trouble, don't you? It is not as much as y'all think, put it that way. The amount all the trolls always said, or the antis, I was just like, oh, I'm feeling like I'm shortchanging this Miss Karen Reed. They're thinking I'm giving thousands and thousands. I was like, I hope Karen doesn't see that, because that's definitely not how much I'm giving. Oi, oi, oi. Because like I said, it was a bit of contention here and with my husband and I about the case, and it had to come from my own pocket, my own separate account to donate, because it was my thing. It was what I believed in. He couldn't care less. And you know what? That's kind of what I needed, because when it all stopped, I needed someone to then remind me of what's happening in real world, our world. So yeah, I don't know if I'll have pictures for y'all. I'm going through all of them and I'm like, wow, these people, like, I don't have really any intention in seeing them again. The ones that were in the pictures, you know, like the boots on the ground stuff, and there's a few that I would really like to. I'm gonna shout him out. Jack Carney, my Jack. He's just a really, really good guy, and we became really, really good friends. And I knew that about him when I met him, like just standing out in line and at standouts, but mostly in line, and just him being such a gentleman and a gentle soul. I could just tell his energy. And then it happened to be what people, boots on the ground. They're still doing their thing. That's great. That's great. It's just the things I've heard, and ick. Let's just say that. Ick. Gross. I don't like the feelings. Don't like the feelings at all. And that's what I go by sometimes. You got to go with your gut, your intuition. But Jack Carney, amazing guy. Peter Murphy, amazing guy. And I don't know if I want to say some names because I'm none of your business. It's here. He's here. Kurt Maxon, amazing guy. Notice how I'm not mentioning any females. Oh, I do have a redhead that I love. My girl Allison. And Jason Grant. Oh, they're okay. There's too many. So I can't say that I'll never see them again. I would really, yes. Jason and Allison, let's go, guys. Let's get together. But yeah, Jack Carney. It just happened to be that, like, all of a sudden one day, Karen asks him and I to go into a hearing together. And like she writes to me or she texts me, hey, do you know Jack Carney? I go, of course I know Jack. He's my Jack. And she was like, okay, cool. You both have a seat today. And I was just like, okay. I think that was the second time I got a seat because the first time, yeah. Uh-huh. Don't be a hater. It's natural, I guess. Some people just, that's how they are. But the first time that I ever got a seat in the courtroom or was asked was by Karen herself, and had no idea. Nope. I had no expectation to ever. We go to a hearing of hers. We're all waiting outside to get inside for seats, which I think it was going to be in the small courtroom. So we were just standing out there just to cheer her on as she goes in, pump her up, give her that positive energy. And we're all just standing there, and I get a text from her that says, I know it's a short notice. Do you want to come in? There's a seat for you. And I immediately, my stomach flipped because it wasn't excitement. There was a mixture, but my first was, fuck. And I turned to my friend Patrick, and I think Kurt was there too. Not you, Pat Ford, although you probably bounced already. This is boring for you. I turn and I go, everybody's gonna hate me. And they're like, what are you talking about? I go, Karen just asked me to sit in court. Everybody is gonna hate me. The target is on my back. And I did. I started just like kind of shaking, and they're like, come on, we got you. And it was Patrick and Kurt on our sides. Like, this is just weird. Isn't this weird? Tell me this is not weird. This is just like they had to escort me, even though I didn't say anything to anybody. And I'm walking, I'm like, I like, why? Like, but they walk me over to her car as soon as she arrives, as soon as Karen arrives, and they're just like, don't even talk like that. Like, they're just trying to like reassure me. They're like, we got you. Like, nobody should hate you. Go in there and represent for us. And those words kind of stuck with me, where it was like, represent for us, because I'm one of them. I'm just another boots on the ground doing whatever we can do to spread the word on Karen's innocence. And that's how I always looked at it, representing for us, for the people, for citizens, for boots on the ground. But my intuition was pretty right on that. And Kelly Reed even told me the same thing, especially when, I was asked to then like be a part of a small team to help with the logistics of trial 2. Kelly told me, you're going to get a lot of shit. You're going to get a lot of hate. But to me, I was like, I don't know. I guess you always want to think like, I guess you'll come to that when you'll come to it when the time comes. You know what I mean? But never, 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 never thinking the hate would be from the actual people that you felt got you, understood you. I don't know. Val wants to know, how did I get involved? Whew. And you know what? I went back to, I wanted to show some clips of when I was asked to be on YouTube shows too. That was also just like, what? Why? Like, why do you want me on your show? That's weird. But if we can talk stuff about Karen, if I can kind of also, like someone even said it, a lot of faces. If I can show of a different, I don't know, I don't know, because they were all different walks of life involved in Karen Reed. And my one thing was whenever they were just like, oh, these people on they don't have jobs, or these people all on welfare, whatnot, down at the courthouse and wearing their pajamas. And I was like, but that's not like, that's just a smidget of the people that you're seeing. There are other people of different socioeconomic statuses that also believe in Karen's innocence. And I don't know, judge me for saying it, but I wanted to show that, like, no, there are other walks of life and other people that also believe. And if I can be a representative of that, great. Because there's plenty like me. Listen, Purple, I'm not the only housewife of a surgeon. I'm not the only housewife of a husband that is the provider. And what? We're well off. We're not freaking billionaires. But I live in Boston proper. And you think like this is the top, how I'm living? Me compared to the circle of people around me? Housewife here. Right? Right? What is it anybody else's business how we run our households? If it works for us, it works for us. Like, get out of my house. Great follow-up. Great follow-up from Val, says Patrick Ford. We ain't got any mods in the chat. No mods. I kind of like this, how this worked out too. Pat came back in. I took away his wrench, and Val's in here without a wrench. I don't know. Let's just watch. Let's see what happens with these two. Ooh. Patrick using sarcasm. Val biting back with her badass comebacks because she don't take shit. And Pat will come back and be like, sarcasm, sarcasm. Val, Val, Val. Go, 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 go. So, Where was I going with any aware of this? Nowhere. I'm going nowhere. I have no organization. Blah, blah, blah. That's what I do. I just babble and blah, blah, and blah, blah, and make that grift. Get it, get it, get it. Not everyone can just roll with it. Can they get jiggy with it? Can they roll with it, get jiggy with it? And then rolling with my homies. That was from, oh shit. What was her name? It doesn't even matter. Back to the notes. But yeah. Being invite clueless, that's right. But none of us knew what the song is, but we all know that the lyrics to that song is rolling with my homies. Yep. Yep. You know what? That's it. We're just feeding the ducks, and that's all that we'll do every time. Whether this show is great or flops, all that matters is that those beautiful, cute, cuddly, corkscrew ducks get fed. Okay? Because PETA's got its eyes on me. Brittany Murphy, I know. That's a sad story. Because she was good comic actress. What else? Yep, I said all that. So I guess we can just do like a big ol' cross off that page. So yeah, I wanted to find pictures to show you guys of everything and even like tell the story. Maybe I will. I gotta be in a headspace that I'm good with. Right now, there's just a lot of shit going on. Someone's gonna get mad at me, but that's okay. But I have to pee. And I can't hold it in any longer, okay? I'm over here squirming. And the word on the street is gonna go, what is she on? What did she take? Is she on something? No, I just have to pee. So I'm gonna let you like watch me feed the ducks again. Cause that was me feeding the ducks during my unmonetized show. And it was fun. And it tried to be thrown in my face to hurt me. But oh, is there a new Fervent? I gotta show that. You were gonna ask, why does it look like I have to pee? Because I do. You're very observant. Good for you. Why does that girl jitter? Because she has a small bladder, and this was all full of coffee. And caffeine really makes your bladder contract. I don't know. I just made that up. Sounds good though, doesn't it? Let's go with that. Okay. Let's go with what T-Bone wants. Because I have no objection to that. Let's look for Fervent's new video. He's on YouTube. As I look for Fervent. It's just Fervent. And it's the new one. Videos. And it's called... What's it called? one day ago, he did a members only one. 2 days ago, he did Best of Fervent Winter Edition. Which one is it, T-Bone? Hit me with it. Oh, he does know. He knows I drink a lot of coffee. Ooh. Val's hit me with some tea. Pat, says Val. I heard Haley reactivated her account. You can go talk to her now. Now, there's two Haleys. There's one that pretends he's a woman. And then there's another Haley that I am very familiar with as well. Val is cooking in the kitchen. It's Pirouette Boy. Trooper Paul. Auntie Deb coupled Trooper Paul with me one episode last year. He thinks we're a good match. Take it as you will. I'm really great at Kegels. I'll do some right now. Come on, ladies, do it with me. Clench, hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And release. Now, can you go till 5? Clench it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Great job. Can you feel it? Now, ladies, let's go to 10. Can we push it till 10? Go, ladies, squeeze. Now count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you release before then, you got to start all the way back at 2. Hold it for 2. Okay. Pirouette Boy. Pirouette Boy. I don't see it. Oh, yes, I do. 11 days ago. Okay. Hold it. Hold up. Now we got to go back. This is my first screen sharing. This is called the Peepee Dance. If you don't know it, now you know. I don't remember how to share screens. Leave studio. No. What's this one? Invite guests. No. Damn it. New layout. No. Present. Share screen. I found it. Which one? Pirouette Boy. Oh, I got a hand that just went. Google Chrome is requesting to bypass the system. Private window picker and directly window picker. What? This will allow group Chrome. Okay. Allow. You're allowed. This one. Share it. Make it big. And play. All right. PP break. Are we shared? We're shared. Ooh, let's take me off. Let's make it bigger. Dis. Ha ha ha. Ooh, get Valerie out of here. Hide current comment. All right. Duckers. Enjoy Fervent while I go relieve myself. Be back in a jiffy.
Put your arm out to the side, do a little spin and do the pirouette boy, the pirouette boy, the pirouette boy. Put your arm out to the side and pirouette boy, pirouette boy, pirouette boy. Put your arm out to the side. They say it came from a tail light. I say I don't know, that look like a dog bite. They tell me, Paul, look the other way. Is this the first person that you frame? So I start by talking to the crime scene. And yes, I mean the actual crime scene. Lawyers asking where the body and debris. I say I can't say definitely. Jackson asked me questions and I'm supposed to feel. He wanna know how John O'Kee got hit. So I tell him, Paul, put your arm out to the side, do a little spin that, and do the pirouette boy, the pirouette boy, the pirouette boy. Put your arm out to the side and pirouette boy, pirouette boy, the pirouette boy. Put your arm out to the side and
damn, Fervent go crazy on that beat.
what about this piece of debris? I say, I guess he must have flown 30 feet. Wanna grill me about my degree? Go talk to one in Shannon and get back to me. Mr. Jackson, here's the situation. I don't know anything about the calculation. Yeah, I know you used to work in aviation, but these physics terms got me hyperventilating. Jackson asked me questions and I'm supposed to feel. He wanna know how the evidence got where it did. I say I got the physics knowledge of a kid. My only explanation is it just did. Pirouette boy, pirouette boy, pirouette boy. Put your arm out to the side. Pirouette boy.
Oh, I liked that. Pirouette boy, pirouette boy. Ooh, hold on. Uh-oh, something's playing. Are you hearing it? I am. Thanks for that recommendation. I liked Pirouette boy, pirouette boy. All right. Trooper Paul actually said, oh, that stupid shit on the stand. Thank you for playing. Thank you for suggesting it. He did say all that stupid shit. Maybe that's what Auntie Deb meant, because I say stupid shit. I can't even say stay stupid shit. See? I say stupid shit. That's hard to say. I say stupid shit. I say stupid shit. You say stupid shit. How was the engagement party? Thank you for asking. It was amazing. Thank you for asking. That was annoying. So much fun. Yeah, I'll show you a picture too, because you're not allowed to take pictures in there. But the one thing that they do have inside is a picture booth. So you get to be that type of person again that climbs into a photo booth with your girlfriends. We kicked out the husbands. We're like, this is a girl thing. Only the girls. And again, wish I could pop it on the screen. I still don't know how to do all that shit. But there's us. There's the wives in the photo booth having a fucking awesome time. And then I don't know why, but I was like, I need to take a picture of the receipt. Do I want to, though? You don't even want to know. You don't even know. Let's just say, place ain't cheap. So that's why I got to get on here. I have to make up the money that I donated. And then, is Pat Ford here? I don't know. Pat Ford just does what Pat Ford wants. And Scott messaged Smith. I'm so happy to see you here. Thanks for stopping by. That really makes me happy. You really made me tickled pink. Yeah, everybody. Oh, there he is. You ask, he lets you know. He's there. He's there in the chat. So yeah, I was going over, because in a way, it's going to be exhausting to even like go over like what made you involved in the Karen Read trial. Because I was basic on all of it too. I mean, I live here in Boston. You heard about it on the news. Girlfriend hits police officer cop with car. That's the first thing you heard about it. And you go, oh, that's unfortunate. That sucks. Okay. Until it popped up again in the news. I think it was on social media that I got word of it. And sorry, distraction. And I believe it was like a TikTok or something of, actually it was Aiden in the TikTok. Somebody did it. Cause that's what I was on. I hardly was on X. I went on X, for Johnny Depp shit. Cause there was a community of people that went on there during the, Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial. And then I would just use it for other like stupid things. But didn't really. Innocent woman framed for murder gets your attention. Yeah. Once that comes out and you're like, wait, what? Because they didn't tell you on the news like everything. They didn't also say there were police off, like the house that, I have to click on something else. It's telling me to click on it. They didn't tell you the house that was having the party was owned by a police officer, and there was 2 other police officers in there. As soon as I heard that, I was just like, wait. Because like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. That like, another good question by Val. Like a police officer's job is really stressful. Really stressful. You're putting your life on the line every time that you go out for a call, or every time that you go and patrol. Okay? I forgot the T. Every time that you patrol. And a lot of people don't know how to handle the stress other than like self-medicating themselves in some way. And kind of like, I don't know, in my head, the reputation is of some police officers on their downtime like to get rowdy and drink and blah, blah, blah. So after hearing that and then seeing a TikTok about it, the wheel started turning. But I wasn't very much like involved just yet either. It wasn't until it started coming on the news again, that the last hearings were in session, and my child had a dentist appointment that day, and I was like, field trip. So we went down for the last hearing, the last day before the trial started, and just to see all the hoopla. And I wanted to see this woman in person. I wanted to get a sense of who is this person that's now going to be on trial for this. And I wasn't 100% sure yet. I didn't want to be led, because my personality is that of, I don't know, maybe leader, I guess. I don't know. I don't just run with what everybody else does. So I'm a lot chilly. Yeah, I got my infamous little thing here. Little fur here. Fake fur. But yeah, it all went from there. I watched the whole trial. I couldn't get down to be like there every day. My child wasn't of the age where he couldn't have his mom at home when he got off the bus by myself right before the trial 2 started. Yep. I mean, being semi-close, like I'm in Boston and it's in Dedham, and then like this trial happening, and then you see like all these people that are fighting for her, it makes you then go, wow, what is really going on? And then there's people living in that same town that know these people very well. I'm like, I need to know more. And then I went down, I think it was like the last 3 days of deliberations. School was out. I was able to, school was out. Child was in camp. Camp went longer than school. So I was able to do that. Who's got a wrench? Ooh, ooh, who's here? That's right. Someone's a wrench hoe in my chat. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All my girls steep my feet. What? All the girls stomp your feet like that. Beanbag Ron is here and he has a wrench. He loves the ducks just as much as I do. Quack, 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 quack. Beanbag Ron. That better not be sarcasm, Val. We'll see. We'll see. You guys were going to have a show? Here, like, go ahead, plug yourselves. Plug it up. Show's not happening tonight? Aww. Quack, quack, mother duckers. Speaking of plugs, top of the chat, you will notice that there is a link, and do not touch it if you do not like X, formerly known as Twitter. Okay? That link is to my friend, badass, baller, hot as fuck, Christy. Okay? So follow her. If you are an Xer, follow that damn hot ass. Thanks. Just my recommendation. Because the saying is true. Christy is always right. They tried to discredit this fine ass. Only because she was always telling the truth. That's what happens, right? When truth tellers tell the truth, it's a mission to squash her, take away her credibility so that you all think she's just cuckoo crazy Christy. Look, we all know she's crazy. She owns it. But she's the good kind of crazy. Okay? You punch her, she punches back harder. And that's why she's my friend. Yeah, so the clips of one I was trying to find of a YouTube show that I went on, they were called, or still are, don't know if their channel's going on, they were called Resistant to Silence. She was more right than wrong. So Resistance to Silence, they are a YouTube channel. Don't know if they're still going on or whatnot, but they were the first ones to ask me to do like a sit down interview or whatnot. They asked me to be on their channel. So I did. I was like, you really want me to go on? Like they were like, yeah, we want to know your story, like what brings you to be a supporter and whatnot. So I did. And this weekend I went to go look at it because basically it told my story about how I got involved. And I was like, here we go. I don't have to talk about it again. It's already here. They took it down. So, show's back on. Beanbag Ron, if you got a show tonight, put it in the chat. Link it. Okay? People in my chat, followers, subscribers, if you see his link, if he wants to put it, click it. Hit the subscribe button. And while you're here, like this channel and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Yeah, Jess, I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm just like, show's back. Show's back on. Beanbag clout. Get your bag, beanbag. I don't know any rhyme or reason why they took that show down with me in it. But I was like, oh, like I didn't even know that they had done that until this weekend. Like everybody else is on there. And I don't know, maybe I didn't look hard enough, but I'm pretty sure that they took it down. And that's a shame. Like I would have liked to have just gone back to see what show it was. Resistant to Silence. They're YouTubers. They were just boots on the ground that started their own YouTube channel, I guess during the first channel or first trial. Just boots on the ground, and they wanted me to go on their show, and I did, and it's not there. AJ's here. We have another Rencho. So yeah, I mean, whatevs. There's others that I haven't yet looked at because once I saw that, I was like, do I even care? Like, I don't know. Like, what's the point of me seeing all the shows I've been on and sharing them? But then again, it's like, well, it's me. I went on their show, so I should be able to show me on their show. I don't know. So then I was just like, all right, well, what were the shows? Like my first show was Resistant to Silence. And then I believe after that I went on Calling All Beings. Then I went on The Glare. Then I went on Nurse Kim. I think I was on Nurse Kim's 2 times for her birthday show. And then her animal show where we raised money for the animal shelter. And we all had like our pets on. And then I went on Auntie Deb's once, and it was after New Year's Eve. That was disaster. Absolute disaster. And then after it happened, I was like, I think he just wanted to show how much of a disaster I am. And then I was like, I don't know. But if so, bravo, I guess. Well played to show that I actually have no talent of being on YouTube, and I don't know why he like buttered me up to say that I did. Jen O'Donnell, shout out, crazy as all hell. Yeah, she was on the Resistant to Silence. She was on there quite a bit. And yeah, that's a tough one, you know. Abuse came on and okay. You're talking to Val. Cool. But yeah, I tried being a friend to her during all that too. Like I went to her house, when I didn't really even know her that well, but after hearing what I was hearing, and I was at a hearing, whose hearing were we at? It might have been for Whitey. I don't know. And then like her husband was calling Dennis Sweeney, and we're all there, and I was just like, and she's home alone? And then me and another boots on the ground, like I was just like, we need to go there. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to get into that. Gab, who's been filling you in, Beanbag? You know all this, don't you? Because I was attacked for that too. When I was just trying to, they started yelling at each other when I was on the way to that hearing. And I started seeing it happening from my car. You were dying laughing. Okay. But I started speeding so fast to get there because I was like, holy shit. And I just wanted to I don't know. When I see people fighting, I'm stupid. I try to be a mediator. I try to get in the mix where I don't belong. And I don't know. I was just trying to help. And it bit me in the butt big time because some other troll on X were then Purple Kool-Aid also, but he was called Orange Kool-Aid at the time. I started dancing. I was like, everybody, it's like, why are you all fighting? Just dance it out. You know what would settle this argument? A dance battle. Tom, Dennis, Peter Murphy, go. Best running man. I mean, dancing just solves everything. A dance fight, a dance battle. That's what it was. But yeah. To some people, no matter what I did, still to this day, no matter what you do, they're gonna find something to hate on you about, make you look like the bad guy, and then round up the troops to agree. So yeah. You were unwell. And I was on Tom and Mike's show a lot too. Yes, I would just pop on there all the time if I was down there, and then just pop in my head and start talking, or they would throw me a link. They'd be like, hey, come on, Esty. I was like, okay, sure. I was just a yes person then. Yes, sure. Okay, whatever you need. Uh-huh. You want me on there? Okay, sure. So yeah, I went on Tom and Mike's show a lot. And then all of a sudden, Mike hated me. Oh, like, okay. Why? I don't know. And then Tom did. I was like, what did I do? For them, it's like, if you don't pick a side and then fight for that one person, it's like, then you've betrayed me. Like, I've never been on Mike Crawford's. I've been on a show with him. I believe it was the Animal Fundraiser. But never guest on his show. Am I lying? I don't remember. No, I don't think I was. Then I was on Brit Happens and Amy from Boston. And I was like, oh, I'll go and download all the times I was on all these shows. And then I'm like, don't hate Beanbag Ron. I don't want that for you. Don't put that emotion in your body. Treat that body right. Hey, ma'am. It is what it is. Two people on X, one that showed who he was. Well, like, would use his voice of who he was, which was Purple Kool-Aid, Paul. And then there was another one, which we just won't mention, because I do believe it was me that got this guy's handle to become what it is now. And now everybody's naming themselves with the last name. Can you all guess? I'm not even going to give it to the people that don't know. But on X, Amy is cool. And you and Amy had a great relationship. When you guys were in Tom's chat every morning, that's where we like would meet up every morning of trial 1, 7 a.m. sharp. Tom would be down there and his show would start and we would all be watching and we'd all be in the chat. How's it going? Say hi to Dina. Say hi to Dissa. And that's how we got to know them. And then that's when like they started getting attacked by like the antis and just everybody giving them a bad rap. And that's when I was like, fuck that. You don't know those people. And that's, again, I was like, I need to get in there and fight with these people. Pounding coffees. Yeah. And I sent them Dunkin' Donuts a lot too. I would call, I wouldn't say a lot, but like a couple of times I would send an Uber driver to drop them off some Dunkin' Donuts until everybody was like, we need to lose weight down here. But still. Yeah. So over the weekend, some disappointing things happened too. I'm a little disappointed in some people, and that's okay. That's my right to be a little disappointed. And look, they're standing by what they feel is right. I can't falter them for it, and I don't ever want to talk bad about this person, but I don't know, maybe he was saying it in the moment, and I'm not doing this to pile on, be respectful in the chat, but JFK saying that he supports Meredith O'Neill really disappointed and hurt me. Because JFK, James Jackson, and Kevy Kev were the only channel YouTube creators that during the summer of the noise were the ones that were questioning what the fuck is going on? Why is everybody doing this to SD? And SD's done great things for the movement, blah, blah, blah. Why is this happening? Just doing his thing, questioning it, and then defending me. And like I said, if I ever hear that from anybody or see it on a YouTube channel or read it in a chat or see it on a social media post, I'm going to pay it forward. That's just how I am. And you'll get backlash. I did get backlash this fall for going to JFK's live show and then being in their chats, but that's just my principles and morals of stuff. Like, I really, really appreciated that. Because that was not the on-trend cool thing to do, defending me. But it's disappointing that they're now saying that they support Meredith and they're going to defend her. And I don't know. I try to make excuses for people that I know maybe have good in them, but that's an understatement. little bit of understatement. And I don't get it, because the way I see it, enablers think they have good intentions, but you need to look up the definition of enabler. And you're only hurting that person. And maybe some people are just really, really unaware of everything, because that person is really good at making them not at fault or innocent. Hold on. This is why I pick the friends I pick. Sometimes when I start getting too deep, and then I'm deep in my head, and then I get in my feelings, I need a Pat Ford to fucking be like, chill the fuck out, Esty. Anyone that wears sunglasses inside on a regular basis should be put in prison. Oh, look. What people want to wear is none of my business. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can. Yeah, it's about that lunchtime. I'm also disappointed in Boston Brandy. Not gonna lie, because she was another person I connected with boots on the ground during trial 1. I didn't know her at all trial 2. And I felt like, oh, she's kind of in my same boat. Wasn't boots on the ground during trial 1, but really made a splash during trial 2. She's also pretty much a big voice and a leader and does her own thing, and that's how I was. I'm playing with my hair way too much. But listen, I did such a deep conditioning and freshly blow dried it. It sticks straight and it's oy. It also feels good just to touch, okay? I want to touch it because I'm my own support animal, support whatever. And when I touch my hair, it makes me feel good. Emotional support hair. That's what it is. It's my emotional support hair. Get over it. And it's mine. So fuck off. But she took a picture with Meredith this weekend. I guess they went to the St. Patrick's Day parade together. And I was just like, oh. Because she was at the fundraiser, the last Karen Reed fundraiser. And that is where Meredith got the liquid courage to approach me. I was talking with Scott McGinnis. We were having a great time. She walked straight up to me, drink in hand, straw coming out, and just ripped at me. And I'm sober as fuck because I don't drink, just because I don't need to. I'm crazy enough and fun enough without it. High school was my jam. Been there, done that. And attacking me about finding out that I was doing a behind the scenes hate campaign against her. Like, huh? Come again? And Scott McGinnis is right here with us too, hearing all of it, being like, like, poor guy, like, ladies, you cool? And I'm just in my mind going, is this really happening? This is real life. And she's wanting me to name names of people I was talking to. I'm like, I'm not giving you names because I don't even care anymore. That account, nobody maybe is ever going to know. And who cares? Because listen, a lot of people were coming to me telling me it was her. I don't have the history that all these people do. And she was trying to say that all the boots in the ground. Ooh, ew. It was a lot of the boots on the ground that came to me to say, oh, I think it's Meredith. So, and I'm not going to name names. And then it was exactly Val. But this was so the account shit with that stupid account. Sorry, it is stupid. Maybe not the person behind it. I don't know who you are. But the premises of the account is stupid. So that was a year ago, February. And it wasn't until like maybe a month later, late March, like we were maybe April. I think it was April because we were doing jury selection. And we were at this I'm going to highlight this so I can talk to you in a second. Yeah, and it was at the fundraiser and we're all just having a good time, and then boom, she wants to talk about me doing it behind the scene hate campaign, and I'm just like, is that a thing? A hate campaign behind the scenes? What? And listen, I wanted to try to figure out the account because they said that they were free Karen Reed. So in the moment when it was happening, I was like, so it's somebody that I look in the eyes when I see them at hearings or standouts, and I wasn't going to be able to feel comfortable enough to like continue on knowing that there might be a person there that is like doxing my husband, using sexual undertones about it, like spreading my legs and shit, and then taking pictures off of my private Facebook that I did not share with anybody besides certain people, like three people in the Free Karen Reed community. So that's why we had those 3 people as the ones to do a process of elimination. And I wasn't even the one that brought that fact up. Like, these were people that I was told to go to. It was Jen Altman. She told me, hook up with this certain account. She's really good at finding trolls. And so I did. And I just laid it all out there, being like, this is just going to be kept between us because we're just brainstorming. Okay. We're not, until we are like 100%, we're not going to call anybody out. And yeah. But somebody that we were brainstorming went to Meredith and was saying that I was accusing her, and I still am accusing her. I still think it's her, when no. It was like a couple of days that this John Barron shit was going on. We couldn't figure it out. We couldn't be 100. Oh, I said the name, fuckers, whatever. That we couldn't figure out that account, and I let it go. And then Rich Schiffer invited me to the Karen Reed fundraiser dinner. And then I was like, you know what? Since I've been doxxed, I'm going to start a YouTube show. It was the fucking push that I needed. Number one, Rich Schiffer didn't even know that I was even going through all of that at the moment. And he just asked me to be his +1. So I was like, you know what? Whatever. Never going to find out who the account is. Maybe I'll just have to have my guard up just a tinsy bit. But I really did not think it was Meredith or Jen Altman or anybody else at the time, because then it started, I guess, it started doxing them and putting their shit on the account too. And I was like, so it's not them. There you go. And so it was all about the trial, okay? We were doing jury selection. The trial was starting. We need to handle logistics. Who's doing what? Blah, 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 okay? I didn't give a flying fuck about a goddamn X account. But Brandy was the first person to like come over to me at the fundraiser being like, what's going on? And I let it all out to her, let her know. So, and then she was very, very well aware of what happened this summer. She was very, very well aware that it was Meredith and Jen Altman that made a stupid count, long live Esther Reed, to mock and hurt me and, again, dox my husband, put his picture on that page, just do all the things that they know would really bother them if an account was made about them and then things were put on there, you know, pulling out all the stops for that account. So many clips. You saw Pathward? Were you guys around for that? And then they pulled, so it was Joe Flipperhead and the Glare made comments on that page as well. They were like, what the fuck is even all this about? Like, this is stupid. Like, what are you guys doing on the page itself? And you can only guess how much that pissed off Meredith and Jen Altman. So Meredith immediately went into Joe Flipperhead's DMs. He has since showed me all of it. And it was her going, dude, you don't even know. Like, yeah, it's us, but she deserves it. She's so mean. She did this. She did that. When all of it was lies, just to get him to make shit for the account too. They brought Joe Flipperhead into play. So he did. He started making some of his videos because, you know, Joe Flipperhead is great at videos. So they got him to fuck around and put some of his work on that page, and we're cool now. He admitted it. He showed the screenshots, and yeah, it was just crazy. It was crazy to find out everything that was happening behind the scenes. Yeah, he believed her. She's really good at making you believe shit about her. When I found out about like her past, because it was blowing up on X, or not blowing up, I think it was the Mernil account that actually had put the affidavit from Sam, her ex, on there, and other pictures or other things too about like her running away, being found, her mom calling in a missing person report, like all that. I immediately commented and was like, that was 6 years ago. She's learned her lesson. She's not that person anymore. We've all done stupid stuff. She immediately got in my DMs and showed me a fake affidavit. Yeah. She immediately showed something that she faked, a fake affidavit, to say that she was the real victim. Did my intuition kind of go, But then again, I don't know shit about shit when it comes to that type of stuff. I didn't know you could fake an affidavit. I can't even say the goddamn word. I newbie. Also, I wanted to believe in the good. So I didn't really know if I believed that affidavit. I just believed in that people can change, people can learn. So I gave her the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, whatevs, right? But oh, Patrick, that's not what you did there. So for Brandy to like then, I don't know, is it a trauma bond thing now? Like, I could totally see like Meredith DMing Brandy and them both like sticking up for each other because they're going through the same thing. Yeah. And hey, it is what it is. I don't know. I guess Esty of last year would really want to get involved and protect innocent people and warn them and whatnot, but I ain't gonna do that again. I'm not sticking my neck out for anybody else. Whatever they're doing, go for it. You're both grown adults. You're both grown women. You gotta make your own choices and decisions. I mean, it's just for Brandy being such a hard advocate and strong woman for Karen, knowing that Meredith is the one that like released Aiden's phone extraction with signal messages from Karen's attorneys that could be very hurtful. Knowing that Meredith did that without a second thought, like of who else could this hurt. Like she was just so laser focused on hurting Aiden instead of realizing there might be some other repercussions of other consequences for other people involved, not just Karen, like all those women that had like their nudes and then Aiden's sources. She did that just to hurt Aiden without realizing, eek. Well, I hope I helped with that because I took away his wrench, because I know how much being a bunny means to that man. And because I gave him a wrench, he was not accepted into bunny land. So I hope he has a chance now. I never want to be the reason that someone's dreams are broken. So Pat, go forth. Go forth, King Rabbit. Claim your throne, sir. It was in the stars it's meant to be, and who am I to stand in your way? You get it, boy. You thumper your way into that field of bunnies. And do what bunnies do. Hard, quick, and fast. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap it up. Because again, no organization here. I just get on here and kick the shit. Kick the shit. I kick the shit. I just give it a 1 and a 2 and a kick it. Dun, 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 dun. Ow. Oh, I wrote the Wilbur post. Ha. I'm salty about that one. I'm salty as fuck. And Meredith knows why. Because I don't care. Okay, maybe I'm sure other people are going to be like, the Wilbur was my idea. The Wilbur was my idea. I have emails and receipts to show that, was it the last fall? I don't know. Maybe November. I even went down to the Wilbur to tell them about my idea. I have emails sent to Melanie Little, to LV Cops, trying to set up a show at the Wilbur. There's even Jabril is the oh, I was there. I did. I went down. I went down to go see. Listen, it wasn't much. It wasn't like I put a lot into it. When the Wilbur show happened, I lived down the fucking street, and JFK was streaming it, and I said, I need to go see that man. I need to go give him a hug. And Kevy Kev was there. I'd never met him. And James Jackson was there, and I needed to see his face again. I missed that boy. So I waddled my little ducky tail down there. I said, what's up, boys? And nobody saw me. I was secret stealth mode. I sure was. I came with a huge, large knife, though. They'll tell you. I showed them. No, but I had bought it, not just for that particular reason. I had bought it because that whole thing where the woman, that blonde, from what were Sweden or Switzerland on the train, where she was just sitting there and some guy like into her neck. Wait, where's John Bags? Where's the bags? Where's the bags? Did he leave? I forget where his comment is. I can't find it, but yeah, so I immediately like went and got pepper spray, fucking huge knife. So anytime I rode the T, and I was like, tonight's a good night to have that on me too. So I brought my large knife. But Bags, if you're still in here, not beanbag. Ooh, shit. Timing out, people. Oh, crap. Listen, Val's got a wrench in purples. So my other friends have wrenches in here. And I thought it was a fair balance. Okay. You can call me Bags. Okay. Because I like bags. That's another thing everybody knows. So, Bags. But there was another John Bags. I saw you in Purple's chat last night. You dropped him 50. You gave him a $50 super chat. Where'd you go? Where are you? I saw it. I tuned in. Why? Because I was watching Auntie Deb. I was watching the Deb. I needed some comedy. And then, what did he do? What did Auntie Deb do? He transferred us over. He did an unconsensual transfer. All of a sudden, I'm on Purple's channel. I'm like, what the fuck? I did not consent to this. He just threw me in there. And I was like, he threw me in with them all. Uh-oh. People are deleting messages. I need to see what they are. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. Purple and I do not like each other, and I don't think we will ever like each other. That will be another stream to do. That man, I'm sorry, he's very violent, okay? Especially when it comes to women. And yeah, he scared the fucking shit out of me. And BPD, Boston Police Department, knows about it. They know his name, okay? Because this summer, when he did 3 2-hour live streams just about me, okay? Have you heard that man talk? I was truly convinced he wanted me dead. And I didn't know the streets he ran in. I didn't know if he could call up somebody and be like, we got a target. Target's in Boston. Blonde-haired girl. Get her and get it done. I didn't know. You got to take precautions. I'm not just going to try to be a hero over here and say it did not scare me. It did. Purple, mission accomplished. You're a very angry man. And I never did a goddamn thing to you. From the minute I got on X, I was your target. I even went in your DMs and said, hey, can we squash this? Are we cool? What did I do to you? Can you explain? I'll take accountability. Nope. He'd rather hate me. He did Spaces. He didn't do YouTube because he didn't have YouTube then. It was over the summer. And God, he went after me, he went after my husband. And then people got on there and started talking about my son. And that's when I was immediately done. I'm done. You win. Okay? And I deactivated. Wow. But the life he thinks that I lead or live, it's great for me to throw back at my husband. I'm like, we need to fucking step up our game, okay? I've got a reputation to keep here now. They think I'm like dripping in diamonds all the time. They think I wipe. Okay, I'm not going to go there. But seriously, they think like we have a housekeeper that comes every week, which I think I'm going to get now that I started a YouTube show. We're going to get the house cleaner back. Woo! They think like that I don't clean. Like, we got to fucking step up our game now. I need a new pair of shoes. So it's like, and like I said, I'm not the only fucking person that's a housewife. Okay? I live in Boston proper. Look up the real estate. Look at the people that can afford here. Did you know that there's going to be a Housewives of Rhode Island? Beanbag Rock, did you know that? Pat Ford, did you know that? Where's Fez? Did Fez go away? Red bottom shoes. These are blood red shoes. Exactly. And you know what? Should I go get them? I got a present. Yes, this is going to be dedicated to Purple. I'll be right back. I want to show what I got for surviving FKR. Hold, please. Wait, where's the avatar that I want to do? Who cares? I don't need to pick out a good one. Here's my normal one. It's Barbie. She's like me to me. Bitch, you stress me the fuck out. I know I do. I stress myself out. All right. So my last boots that I wore, and I wore them a lot. My last Christian Louboutin shoes. Beanbag, you keep timing him out. What is he being bad? So she's got a new pair. Check him out. Check him out. Yeah, check it. I haven't worn them yet. The sticker's still on. They're basically placed right near my other shoes. They're cute though, aren't they? Like, look at that on the back. Gorge, gorge, gorge. Hug it out, hug it out. Oh, nice. Right, right. It was just like, honey, everybody hates me. They all hate me because I brought a Chanel bag to the trial. Well, if Ron's timing you out, Patrick, maybe you deserve it. I trust Beanbag because you want to be a bunny. Frolic, hop along, bunny foo-foo. We're the ducks. We're the mighty, mighty ducks over here. I took away your wrench. You got a chance now. Jess won't yell at you. Go frolic. So yeah. Witch boots. Ah, yes. I will wear these boots while I cast my spells. It's in my veins. It's in my blood, descendant of a Salem witch trial. Ducks fly together. We sure do. And then we shit on the people down below. Ha! Ha! The ones beneath us were like, did you just see my face when I did that? Ooh. We do. But yeah, I mean, that's all I got for now, I guess. What else do you guys got? T-bone. You ever seen a duck fight? No? Because the other animals are too afraid. But everybody knows that I don't really fight. What do I think? Nothing! Because I don't have to think about that shit anymore. I pick and choose my battles, and that's one I am not getting involved in. Because I am me, and me is me, myself, and I. This is the SD channel. I don't support any cases anymore. I am not donating to any fundraisers anymore. I made those choices for me. Team fun. Yeah, it's probably not going to be the place to, like, you know, you thought I was a big activist. I am here in Boston. Going to definitely be talking about, you know, the audit that we voted for to audit the legislature, and then they vetoed it. Diana DiGlazalia, nope, can never say it, but that's okay. She's still fighting real hard, real freaking hard. Oh my God, she did the cutest. Listen, I gotta go though. I can't keep doing. I gotta go. I'm not gonna. Yes, definitely. Pat, see you at 9. What's happening at 9? I want to go. Show? Your show? Exactly. I feed the ducks. I don't even do shit. See you tonight, Beanbag Ron. See you tonight, Pat Ford. I'll see you tonight. Oh, at the Gay Wieners. We'll see you tonight. Throw me a link. Well, we're going to watch tonight. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, everyone. Sorry to disappoint, but yeah. And truth be told, nobody wants me there anymore. I'm not going to show show up and support where I'm not wanted. Why would I do that? And listen, maybe I will. Maybe I'll just show up to video capture some shit to then bring here so that we can talk about it. Who knows? There's nothing set in stone around here. We wing it like ducks, okay? Quack, quack. We wing it. And then we just do it. And we coast. We just have a good time. Okay? No one wants you where? Everywhere. Why is Esty here? Ew, ew, why is she here? Oh, she just wants the cameras. I got a camera right here. That's my camera. And nobody can tell me not to get in front of this one. So yeah. That is that. We all good? Any more questions before we leave for the day? I think I hit all of my things. Oh, Barry Lewis. Oh, Barry Lewis. That was something I was going to get into. There's not enough time. Not enough time. We're going to save that one for later. He's deactivated. But when you talk about harassment of women in the FKR community, or just in the antis as well, he's not picky. Barry Lewis is one that I need to tell my story about. 100%. And if he wants to get all mad about it, that's fine. He gets mad over anything. Anything. So I'll just give him something else to be mad about. Yeah. I tried. God. I don't know. I don't even know Barry Lewis, but we'll get to know him from what I do know about him now. And I will not be telling you where to find him, but I have voice notes that will have your jaws hitting the floor. What happened on August 8th? August 8th, June 27th. I have it memorialized, he says. Holy shit. I don't even know if I should even let you guys even. I don't know. I'm now feeling very protective of y'all. But okay. I'm gonna go now. The JFK tea, there wasn't really any tea. I'm just disappointed that he supports Meredith. Because at this point, supporting her is enabling her. And if you do have a good heart and you do care about somebody, the thing to not do right now is defend her and support her in the way of making her feel what she's doing is right. That's my disappointment. Oh, Lord. I know, Susie. Oh, Lord. That's what I say all the time. Oh, Lord. Oh, shit. What? That's me on X all the time. Like scrolling. Huh? Scrolling. Hoping for a cute puppy video or something. Lately, they aren't blessing me with the opportunities to just laugh. But it's all like, huh? Like, what? Oh, my God. Shut the fuck up. Like, just a lot of those. But, yeah. All right. That's me. That's a wrap. We're ending it now. I don't know when I'll go live next. And you won't either. Because I never tell you. It just happens. So, either you'll catch it when I'm on or you won't. Replays are cool too. Shout out to the replay crew. Love you. And love you guys for tuning in live. Having that fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. And say it with me. Long live Esther Reed. Woo, woo, woo. Bye, guys. Till next time.
Reviewed the verdict and the evidence, this court finds that both of you engaged in persistent cruelty, what the jury described as being mean girls. For that, each of you is hereby sentenced to 25 years in the